Welcome back, everybody. Grand Tactician of Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 16 of our Confederate Spring of '62 campaign in version 1.11 using the A.O.M mod. Now, welcome to all the new viewers. Sometime during the week we did pass the 350 mark, and thanks for jumping on board, and now onward to 400. So, last episode, we saw the Battle of St. Louis and a skirmish out in Lawrence. And right as we end the last episode, we have 1st Corps, Army of the West, which is a new force, coming to engage us again at St. Louis. Looks like they might have the Army of the Ohio. Oh, that's one battery. That was a larger organization. Looks like they emptied it out. Coming to engage us again at St. Louis. So it's August 31st. We still have not made it to September, but we'll get there with this fight. So let's speed this along. Fort Line. Or is that outside of Alexandria? Okay. Oh, and there's the engagement. Okay, so we've taken Fort Line. Next we have to take Fort Whipple. Very good. Now, back out west. Okay, so we have 1st Corps, Army of the West, Army of Ohio, which is part of the Department of Mississippi, but once again, it's only one battery. And the Army of the West headquarters, under the command of James Totten, is taking a swipe at Beauregard. So I don't know what type of troops they have in this force. This was still forming. It was still a brand new force, so it might be a mix of green troops and troops with some experience. We don't know until we get onto the map, but we are definitely taking this fight. So I'll see you guys after the load screen. Welcome to the second battle of St. Louis. So the Federals are coming in from this location and this location. And this location. This is where the one battery from the Army of Ohio should be showing up, so I'm not worried about that. The Army of the West should be coming in from somewhere down here. And if you notice, I already got my units set up in a defensive formation. So I'm not liking the terrain I see out here, because they could be on this side of the river, it could be on this side of the river. And deployed as far forward as here. So trying to set up defense points along a river they might not be across and over on my flank just didn't seem like a good idea to me. Actually, wait a second. Oh, hello. There we go. I know that's a bit cheaty, but well, we know where they are now. Let me come back this way. Alright, so now we know which direction they're coming from, so I guess we'll just go over defensive dispositions. Honestly, I think the game should be set up where there's a separation, or a bit of a separation, so you can't spot units right away, unless they're deployed on top of each other for like a second day, which we do see happen. So going from my right to left, or north to south, we have Walker's Division, which is the Clinton County Rifles, the Yell County Rifles, and the Clinton County Artillery and the Cazadores. Overwatching the Daniels Farm. Next to them is Hood's Division with Parsons Brigade, Pfeiffer's Brigade, 1st Texas Field Battery, and Moore's Brigade, and to their left is Price's Division. I feel like I should probably use his troops more for this fight because he didn't get much action in the last one. Let me pause this here. We got some dogs going off. Alright, those dogs seem to have simmered down. So, as we were saying, maybe I should have priced his division do most of the fighting since they didn't do it in the last one, but they are well armed, muskets and Enfields. Well, I think we'll let the viewer units handle this once again. They should be up to the task. Actually, what I will do is I'll pull him in reserve. Just in case. And move his batteries up closer. fit them in the line. Right here. I think that's a good spot for them. Yeah, nice clear field of fire. All right. And behind we do have the artillery division. I'm just going to have the engineers build some breastworks for them across this location here and fold the batteries back on the breastworks as they're built so they have some cover from counter battery fire. And we'll leave Wise out here just in case AI decides to swing out and down around this way. So they did catch me on surprise with the with my right flank in the last fight. So, but no telling how Totten's going to behave. We're not going to know until he shows up in front of us. So I'll pause this here, and I'll be back once the Federals start approaching. Alright, it's 1200 hours, and the Federals are coming into view. I actually did end up moving Price's brigade over to my right. So, remember when the last time I fought a battle, basically on the same location on this map, the AI did try flanking me out from this direction, so I figured it'd be safer to send his brigades over that way. Just put these guys on fire at will until their batteries start showing up. So, engineers are working pretty quickly now. Now that they have their first perk done, they build these things pretty quick. And it looks like their line of march is strung out, so I'm coming at us one at a time. So I think this battle will be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I didn't even check their morale yet. Morale's at 46.9 to our 45, and they're attacking, so that's going to be dropping really fast. You guys can't see them? Really? Oh, hello. That's a surprise move. That's a surprise. Was not expecting that. Okay, when I pushed that battery there at the start, I had a much better... There we go. Sometimes just moving them helps. Now they'll be under artillery fire the whole way forward. Let's bring these boys back here. Just that one brigade, looks like. But they'll be flanked out if I leave them right there on that position. I don't know why their morale is so low. I don't know what's going on with that. They should have stabilized by now. Speed this up a little bit. Oh yeah, it looks like I'm going to come on one at a time. This guy's just marching forward. That brigade's ready to go. It's a good thing I put Price's men over there, it looks like. I don't see any of their artillery yet. You get behind the damn line. I lost enough division commanders in the last fight. These guys should have stopped already instead of continuing to march forward unless they haven't received their orders yet. Almost in range of McLennan County. There's another brigade out this way. A new set of orders. I'm gonna have you block that road. These guys just keep coming this way. They're gonna march right into canister fire. Guys are perking up nice and quick. Yeah, this brigade's ready to go. It's probably a lot of their unit. Yeah, that's a full strength brigade, so it's probably a lot of these units. This is their first battle. So it's not going to be good for them. It's either cavalry or probably artillery over here back there. Yep, there they go. First brigade's broken. That one's about to break on the waterfall effect. These guys are right now ready to break. And marching into canister range. Corps commander's over here, so I don't know why his dispatch rider's coming down this way, out and around. That just doesn't make any sense. It might be the fastest way to get there, it might not be. Yeah, they're just marching past. This doesn't really make any sense. Was dismounted. I think artillery is going to get most of the action in this battle. Second U.S. Battalion says this isn't this unit's first fight, so they won't break easy. There goes that brigade. What are you doing, Totten? What are you doing? It's almost not worth showing this fight. Battery's on its lonesome. Infantry's marching past, so we're just going to go grab this battery up. That brigade's broken. I got no idea what the hell the AI is doing. Does not make any sense. These guys in canister range? No, just outside. Once we snatch up this battery, we'll go take care of them with the cavalry. And more broke. That was to be expected. We'll probably get defamed from that. So right, I got plenty of Texas forts you can go sit in alongside Marmaduke and the other Walker. Let's go charge him, get rid of that battery. Alright, so his morale didn't recover. I should have pulled that brigade off the line. Okay, what's going on over here? You want them to charge into them, and they're not. Oh, is it because I still have them on loose formation? force it to surrender. Where are you boys going? Oh, got some artillery in range now. Whip those boys out. Oh well. Come back this way. Take care of that other infantry unit. As it looks like they want to come to that part of the line now. AI saw this brigade break, so they're figuring this will be the easiest spot to come and get. And what we're gonna do, detach that battery. Attach this battery. We're just going to swing onto their flank. First Texas is probably getting hammered right now. Oh, perfect. Got their perk. Dismounted. Loose order. I'm loving loose orders. Been using it this campaign for the first time, and it is an amazing perk. It's an amazing ability, actually. It makes it more like a large unit of skirmishing sharpshooters. Oh, look at that perk just flying up there. He's doing some damage. Oh, you got it too. There we go. Gonzalez is just shy of getting it. And their army's broken. Yeah, they pull them back. Ooh. Maybe we can catch Totten in the crossfire. He hasn't been taken out by some cannons or shot. Excuse me. Come on, put those orders out. Cavalry's flanked now, but I need to clear that pressure off the battery. Guys are right in canister range. Should be seeing swaths of them dead. There we go. Nope, then I want to give you orders. You guys actually charging in? Isidori's change of orders. Alright, push in. Time to finish this. Look at that. Already got to level 3. There we go. Give him the Texas flag. There's another brigade over here. Okay, the door is pushing. So Yale County's getting left out of this fight. Same can be said for Price's division again. Doesn't matter, he'll get his perk yet? No. Of course not. Yep, they're pulling back. Is this the battery from Army of the Ohio? Nope. Where's the Army of the Ohio battery? Is that the one we already broke then? No, they wanted to come in from that direction. They were coming in from over here somewhere. So they went in and swung all the way around. Alright, McClellan, push through the Cazadores. They need a break. Yale County, go get those boys. Alright, 1st Brigade, get out there and support the cavalry. I'm honestly surprised it's still hanging in here. Doors, pull back. And they're running faster than we can catch them. Cavalry's giving better than they're taking, but not by much. And when Parsons' brigade. Yale County, stay on top of them. Never mind. Their 1st Brigade, we got them reared out now. And the Army Commander's caught in the crossfire, along with the Division Commander. Maybe we'll do some damage to their Officer Corps again in this battle. Another one of those of what was the AI thinking. That's it. We got the victory. There they go. 7% of their force. Not bad. Let's see if we can plus it up just a little bit more. Yep. They just fully broke. Chase down this last brigade. Speed this up. That's all she wrote. Alright. Another what the fuck AI battle. It is what it is. So we took down 2,300 of their 30,000 infantry. They had no cavalry. We got 25 of their 35 guns, so we didn't see the battery from the Army of the Ohio. That's those other 10 guns we didn't get. Total of about 2,500 men of their 30,000 man force. And for all of our units that were breaking, because our morale's a little low, we didn't take heavy casualties. We lost 764 of our 15,800 infantry. That's a fairly big number for what we have on the field. 131 of our 1,300 cavalry, 2 of our 88 guns, for a total of about 928 of our 18,492 men. Remember to save this time, so we don't have a glitch like after the Battle of Lawrence. Don't have to refight this. Just need the right battle. Yeah, let's take a look at the paperwork. Engineers didn't fight. Cavalry Brigade. I do have to change the name of that. I keep forgetting too. Cavalry Brigade did 468 to infantry, 47 artillery, took 56 prisoner, total of 573. Hood's Division, Moore's Brigade did 24 to infantry, Parsons Brigade did 160 infantry, 3 to artillery for total 163. Pfeiffer's Brigade did 261 to infantry, 1 artillery for total 266. And the 1st Texas Field Battery did 629 to infantry. Division total 1,082. Price's Division, I think only the artillery, 1st Brigade got some shots in for 38, and the Gonzales Rebels got some shots in with 72 infantry, 6 artillery, and total 78. Division total 116. Walker's Division, Quezador Espinol did 114 to infantry, 23 to artillery, for total 140. McLennan County Rifles did 93 to infantry, plus up to 94, so they caught some command staff in there. Yell County did 153, and McLennan County Artillery did 37 to infantry, 3 to artillery for total 40. Division total 427. So Hood's Division did not. Yeah, it was Hood's Division did most of the fighting here, especially the 1st Texas Field Battery. That's a big number for those guys. Majority of the casualties is caused by that one battery. In Jones Division, Missouri Batteries did 20 infantry, 2 to artillery for total 22. Tennessee Batteries did 14 to infantry. Slayback's Battalion did 58 to infantry, 3 to artillery for total 61. And the Arkansas Battery did 21 to infantry. So division total 118. Once again, not a bad showing for the Artillery Division. Really, this was just another what in the hell were you thinking AI. So I'll get closed out of here. So, doesn't feel like that took very long, so we're going to keep this rolling. I don't have a stopwatch going or anything like that, so I'm not really sure how long this recording is so far. So we're going to keep this episode rolling. So, next up, we'll just do the September monthly. There shouldn't be anything else for the month. And then keep it going for a few more days until something else happens, and we'll see if we keep going from there. Alright. Victory at 2nd St. Louis. The enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 2,448 men. There were 686 killed, 727 captured. Our casualties total 928 men, 170 killed, 100 missing, and the rest wounded. We have captured 921 rifles and 10 guns from the battlefield and sent 684 soldiers down to our prison camps. Major Robertson with his face. That's not one of mine. And it doesn't look like we killed any officers, but a lot of their army commander, their corps commander, their division commanders were all in the crossfire. And I'm gonna have to look at our brigade commanders. I'm pretty sure one of them's defamed. I think that was more. So I'll get this rolled off. Wasn't even a whole day's battle. There we go. And we didn't lose any officers this time, amazingly. Alright, let's just check our officers real fast. So that was Moore. He broke. No, he's fine. And I think it was Parsons? No. Somebody else broke. Possibly Maxey with that stat drop right there. He might have broke. No, that's McLean County Rifles. They didn't break. Why are his stats dropping? I just put Maxey in charge of these boys when I promoted Walker. His stats should not be dropping like that. Alright, at least none of our boys got defamed this time. Now let's roll us over to September 1st. And there we go. We've finally made it through August. Let's pause this here and we'll go over to monthlies. And Johnson's finally rehabilitated, but he's going to be staying where he is. He shouldn't have been defamed to begin with, but I don't have any other forces for him to command right now. Alright. So, current rating of our nation is triple B+. So we still haven't cut any more bonds, which I'm really, really amazed about. Current economy cycle is recovery. It says our tax revenues decreased by 46 million, but if we haven't cut any more bonds, that cannot be right. So I'm not sure about that. Total export volume last month was 186 out, with 398 coming in, which is fairly low numbers, even for 62. And average core production over the last 3 months was 301 million, a change of plus 12 million. Now we're missing locomotives, food, iron, all the normal stuff. Locomotives is new to the list. Looking at alerts, the list is a lot smaller than it could be. But right now, artillery and small arms ammunition are the big things. And iron ore production. I do have to upgrade our iron ore mine, but after I get the rest of the policies that I want in place for our production levels before I'll do anything about that. Looking at finances, yeah, it shows us spending 102 million more than we brought in, though I don't understand why. Oh, it's because I pumped up diplomacy so high. That's 23 million right now because I'm trying to get the British intervention coming along. That's a good reason why it would be a lot more. Army upkeep's at 279. Agriculture's at 10. But I can drop that back down once I have another level of farm mechanization. Alright. Looking at intelligence now. Alright, so they are working on Industrialization 3. They've done the railroad construction project. And it says they haven't recruited anybody, but we'll take a look at strategy here in a second. And they're building another... Why does the AI keep building all these ships? That doesn't make sense. And the morale of federal armies is at 47%. Oh, look at this. we've taken out 4 officers. George Thomas, Henry Slocum, John Mendenhall, I don't know who that is. So we don't know who the 4th officer is because it only has 3 names listed. So we've been doing a heavy toll. We've been dealing a heavy toll on the Union officer corps, either dead or wounded. We have been laying a massive toll on them in the last few fights. Look at this strategy. Look at this. William Bull Nelson is now in charge. And the last time we looked at this, which was about halfway through the month, I think David Hunter was the commander of the Union Army. So now it's Bull Nelson. So we did fight Hunter 1 or 2 episodes ago. So we probably either wounded him or defamed him. But national morale rank, theirs is already down to 63. We are knocking their morale down pretty quickly. A lot more quickly than I thought we would. Their national support's still at 86 to our 81. Morale's down to 47 for the Army, so they're not going to be committing any offensive operations this month, or they shouldn't be. Men fielded, they still have 265, 886 in the field to our 230, 828. So I think our intelligence might be wrong on that, but they didn't recruit any more units. What they've been doing is shifting around units. Because right now, financially, they're still good. So, not sure about that. AI is not doing a good job of keeping up on the numbers. Navy tonnage, ours hasn't changed, theirs hasn't changed. Military experience, 25 to 30. Total casualties, they're sitting at 75,211 to our 36,510. So they are just not doing well at all. Alright, let's take a look at policies. We are still working on Conscription Act 1. That's another 89 days away from completion. So, like I said, this should be done towards the end of November, which is perfect because we'll be in winter camp and able to replenish our units more easily. Projects, what do we got going on here? Assignable only. Another level of farm mechanization, yes please. Alright, so we can drop down the agriculture funding now. Drop that down to 5 million. Send invoice, yes. That was at 24, now it's at 29. It's going to be expensive to get them into the war. Infrastructure reform. I want to save that for another level of weapons production. I want to get that to at least level 3. And we don't need any of this for right now. I think I'm really waiting for with we're like another level of logistics reform, but I really want military railroad. This will help us move supplies and troops. This will help us as much as the logistics reforms do, so I really want a level of this. Yeah, so that takes military money. And I want another level of weapons production. That's going to be a little bit. That's probably going to be another 2 months away. Yeah, it needs 3.4 million. We got 1.6 in the bank, so I have to hold off on that a little bit longer. So there's nothing else here we really want right now. All right, let's do a map overview now. So up here in Bangor, we'll start up here in the north. We are still recovering from the last fight. It's going to be a few more days. Another 39 days till he's fully in the green, and I really do not want to move him down against Portland and Fort Scammell until he's all the way in the green, because you know these two armies are going to come right back at us again. Plus, it'll give time for his artillery units to arrive. Over here in Northern Virginia, we're still building a depot over here. We did take Fort Line. That was unintentional. We did not mean to do that, but it just happened. So the left wing's still not ready to go. They're going to be out of the fight for a long time. And the center is down to yellow, but not so bad. But the right wing is good to go, and the reserve doesn't matter because I only got the 1 brigade in reserve for it right now. So we're going to have them hold steady until this depot is built and I get these troops resupplied. Then we'll move against Fort Whipple. So I want Alexandria secured for the winter to plus up our support in the state. Even though it's already at 97, it'd be nice to get it all the way up. Still haven't seen hide nor hair of the Army of West Virginia. Our last reports have them out here, but March and April, so those are months old. Figure they would, if they were still there, they'd be moving against the Army of East Tennessee. So once again, once he's full green, I'm probably going to send them down to Louisville and not wait for the Army of Mississippi to make that move. So I'll have him finish securing Kentucky for us, and the Army of East Tennessee here. Not the Army of Mississippi. So how far are we green? Are we full green? Full green. And Polk's not full green yet, but we're going to start moving them against the Army of Tennessee so I can get them knocked out. And I'll probably move them over to Paducah and Columbus, right across the river from Cairo, to distract the Yankees up in this area from St. Louis. Now, we're not going to do anything else over here in St. Louis for the time being. As you can see, we are down in the red. They make another push in. We are not going to be able to hold them. So if this core comes down, it looks like we'll immediately retreat out. If that happens, I'll burn this depot before they take it. And out this way. With Forest Corps, we're still building the depot here in preparation for taking down Fort Burlingame. Even though we did have a poor showing in the last fight for them. Where are these guys going? And even though we did have a poor showing in the last fight for them, it was their first battle, so now their first battle jitters are gone. I thought I was going to get rid of that with the Fort Burlingame siege, but it is what it is. So that's another 7 days away from being complete. Once that's done, we get him some provisions and forage. We'll move him against Fort Burlingame. All right. Set up in the military and see how our ships look. We're not going to look at weapons. I'll do that off screen, so that'll take a while. So the Virginia's ready to go. 75% for the Atlanta, Louisiana, Mississippi. So another 93 days. Really? That can't be right. But these ironclads are good to go. These are the ironclad gunboat rams. These things have the same amount of guns? Yeah. They actually have the same amount of guns. And the North Carolina's at 39%. 232 days. Oh, that's going to take forever. But once those ships are ready to go, we will start clearing out the federal fleets down here. Alright, I think that covers everything for right now. So like I said, we're going to keep this episode going for a bit longer. Unless a really big fight comes up, then we'll pause it there and do that in the next episode. So, I'll be back. Alrighty, it's September 2nd in game, and I'd actually forgotten I'd given this order, but Jackson's Army in the Valley District is now back in Frederick, retaking it, and they are sending a 3rd Corps up his way. And one thing I forgot to mention during the monthlies, I did start building 2 hospitals. One down here at Culpeper Courthouse and another one over at St. Louis. Who's withdrawing? Oh, Army of the West. It came back up towards St. Louis. Okay. Probably trying to rejoin the rest of his forces. So it looks like we're going to have a scuffle up here at Frederick. So we got 50-50 odds on either getting Gettysburg map or the Antietam map. Probably the Antietam map. We're closer to there. But Gettysburg ain't far away either. I'm still not getting the Gettysburg map in the campaign. Yep. Are they not going to make a move until 4th Corps comes down? This will be interesting. Yeah, they're sitting there waiting for 4th Corps. Well, that's what all these messages. Johnston at destination. Ah, yes, I started moving the Army of Mississippi closer to the Army of the Tennessee. Fragate destination. Let's get all those cleared off. What's finished? Okay, Depot Manassas is done. Hardy. Okay. And Smith is low on supplies. Ah, and Smith made it down to Louisville. Very good. And there was no federal force. We've just basically had a free run against Kentucky because there was nobody here. Oh, looks like 1st Corps Army of West Virginia was spotted on September 3rd. So I may have to go meet them back over here at Covington. I'm going to hold off on this action because I'd rather see this fight at Frederick. Get us out of the Western Theater for a little bit. Come on down, boys. We got plenty of lead for you. And it's not him, okay? Who is attacking the Army of East Tennessee with 30,000? Oh, is this the 1st Corps of the Army of West Virginia? Not Morgan's command. He's got 3,800 men. I don't even see them on the map. Who is this? Where are they? Maybe we take Covington, so who the hell is this? Under Commander Cox. They're bringing 30,376 infantry, 55 guns to my 20,561 infantry, 2,700 cavalry, and 13 guns. Do I want to take this fight right now? You know what? No. I need to hold this to, because this will be a fairly decent sized fight. I'm going to hold true to what I said and try to keep to one big battle per episode. So I think we'll end this one here. This will be a good opener, because I'd like to know who we're facing. So, if you're a new viewer, return viewer, if you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so alert when the next video comes out. If you'd like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, state it's from, weapons, uniforms, officers, and I'll oblige on all counts if possible. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.